Arubak TV, 100% entertainment.
Good day everyone, you're welcome to the interview segment of Arubak TV. My name is Olubukola. It promises to be entertaining and educative. Today I will be interviewing the MD CEO of Digital Space Capital, Mrs. Olubukola Abitoye. She is a professional in the banking and finance industry, and of course she has practiced banking internationally and sat on boards of at least 2 banking institutions after Nigeria. Prior to this, she has worked in Nigeria with Sky Bank, which is now Polaris Bank. She's worked with the United Bank of Africa. She's worked with Keystone Bank, and of course, she's worked with Stanbic IBTC. With this, she has so much promotions, and her rank remains unbeatable. She is the brain behind the multi-million naira media campaigns and outdoor advertising of some biggest brands in the country today. She is creative in the industry and also the CEO of Rebranded Limited. You want to be part of the interview? You don't want to miss it. Let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Arubak TV, 100% entertainment.
Arubak TV, an home of entertainment. Advertise with us today and let's take you global. Visit us today on Instagram at arubak_TV. Our YouTube channel is Arubak TV, or send us a mail arubaktv@gmail.com, or call those numbers 080-7981-5661. For entertaining and educative programs, visit Arubak TV on YouTube. For wedding programs, naming, funerals, and interview segment, visit Arubak TV on YouTube. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more entertaining and juicy updates, Arubak TV, 100% entertainment.
Welcome to the interview segment proper. My name is Olubukola. I told you about the MD CEO who's been doing well in our own very field, Mrs. Abitoye Olubukola, a mother of 3, and she is perfect and excellent. Ma, yes, we've heard a whole lot about you, but want to know you more, just a little more.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for having me here. My name is Olubukola Abitoye. My middle name is Margaret, because I can't think that out. You know, a lot of people, especially school, everybody knows me as Margaret. Some call me Margaret Thatcher Doe. So, this is me. I am a mother of 3 generation, wonderful ones, and I'm a wife and a serial entrepreneur. You know, I'm using the word because I'm a woman of many parts. And when I mean I'm a woman of many parts, I have about quite a lot of things going on for me, seriously, though interrelated. And maybe I should start with my career part. Yes, what I really went to school to study. Yeah, I guess you must have mentioned it.
Yes.
I'm a graduate of Obafemi Awolowo University, Great Ife, and I studied management and accounting. You know, and the beauty of it is, even for me to study that course, it's not as if I actually want to be a banker, or probably, I want to be an auditor or have an accounting firm. No, because even from day one, I know what I'm cut out to do. And I guess my friends in schools, secondary schools, even university, they can boldly attest to it now, that this is who Bukola Abitoye is. Okay. Yes. So, but I know that because that accounting background will really help me, because I know I'm going to be an entrepreneur. Seriously, I know that. So, but I need that accounting, basis to really help me. But as God would have it, I found myself in the banking industry. Seriously, it was, I remember then Sky Bank, and, I took up the opportunity, because for me, every opportunity that comes along, across your way, you must get the best out of it. And before I know what is happening, I seem to enjoy what I was doing.
Wow.
And the idea of it is that I see, I'm not myopic in nature.
Okay.
Even when people are saying negative things, I don't see the way other people are looking at it. Because I remember vividly when we passed out of training school and we were given the opportunity to choose, because I think I was number 3rd or 4th there. So we had the opportunity to choose where we want to work. A lot of people were saying, treasury, dish, that. And, I asked questions. What exactly is this about marketing? A lot of people said, no, don't do it all. They give you targets, they do this, they do that. But some people were really sincere enough to let me know that if you really want to succeed in this industry, this is the path. Because it is more of like a business development thing. That is when you want to know what exactly they are doing. It is not about pressing, 1, 2, 3, pressing system. Everybody, anybody, any smart person can do that. But we are talking about the business itself. And I seemed interested. Okay, how are we even making the money?
Okay.
What is a bank?
So
why do we have a bank? And, all those things are just, I got interested and, and really, naturally, I would say I'm a customer service person.
Wow.
So, talk about anything, I can sell anything. That is me.
Okay.
Anything.
She just nailed it.
That is it. Yes.
She can sell anything. So, Ma, what is Digital Space Capital?
Okay, that's good. Okay, Digital Space Capital, I would say, is one-stop shop, financial institution designed to solve financial issues. I guess a lot of people will be expecting me to say, it's an asset management, it's this, is that. No, it goes beyond that. And you know why this is? Because it has to do with the visionaire. And that is me, Olubukola.
Wow.
Yes, because my experience in the last 14-15 years in the banking industry has taught me a lot. And I always talk about opportunity. Yes, especially when you're going into a business, you don't go into it with your eyes closed. Yeah. And when you talk about business, things can go away, it can go left. Every opportunity around you ensure that you captivate everything. That is why this thing is a one-stop shop to solve all financial issues. It ranges from asset management. We have an asset management license from SEC. Yeah. And that is basically for funds management portfolio, designed to manage people's fund, portfolio management, people's assets, and that is what I am trained to do. I'm also certified by SEC as well to carry out these activities. It involves a lot as well, because I'm a capital market instrument and quite a lot, and that is the finance itself. So because the finance itself, because the idea is, as doctors are important to people, that is why their financial advisor is important to them. Because for everything they want to do, they will ask you. So you're meant to, be that robust institution that can take care of everything they want to do. It has to do with their investment, their assets. And you know how important hard-earned money, people's assets, how valuable they are.
Very valuable.
Yeah. So you have to be well equipped to manage this. It has to do with trust. It has to do with integrity. And it has to do with expertise. You need to know what you are doing, which is very important. So we have that asset management license that handles that. Outside that, we also have insurance brokerage. People will be wondering, insurance. Insurance is also a very important aspect of our life. Vital that we cannot rule off. I'm happy now that things are a lot better in Nigeria, unlike maybe 10 years ago when people don't even want to talk about insurance. But now everybody knows the importance of insurance, and the awareness is better. I know there's still a lot to be done, and I'm very much interested in that sector, and then that's why I decided to choose the brokerage angle of it. Yes, so that the brokerage angle has to do with intermediary between the insurance company, yes, and that means the underwriters and the clients, yes, because somebody needs to advise them. Somebody needs to ensure that my clients get full cover at every given point
Trust
in time.
again.
Trust, it has to do with trust.
Yes.
Because not only that, no, sorry, I'm not saying that underwriters rip people off. Yes, but they make, they maximize every opportunity around them. But I am that singular person. I am that intermediary, that bridges the gap, encourages people to do it, ensure that they are fully covered, ensure that even when they have claims, they get it quickly as possible. So this also has to do with ensuring that my customers' assets are well secured. That is it.
All right. So how would you describe your?
Sorry, I'm not done yet.
All right, ma'am.
Because I said we are. Just kidding.
Yes,
we also involve in micro banking.
Okay.
Yes, with the micro banking, we have microfinance bank. Okay. Yes, because my experience in the banking industry cannot rule out the lower ends of the market. Yeah, because it comes in trickles, seriously. But it's the heart of any financial business. Talk to any bank, you want to know how strong a bank is, you ask them about their savings. Yes, and that is where we are going as an institution. At the moment, our microfinance bank has about 12,000 customer base. And not only that, we have designed a new product, and that is Digicolo, our online savings platform. I know we're going to get there because there's a lot around that. Yes, so we are not rolling that out. Micro banking, yes, it is very, very important. So we have BDCs too, so in form of FX and all sorts, we run that as well. And we also play very well under the asset management in the advisory role. Advisory role, it's a major one. We've been doing a lot, even in mergers and acquisition, and we also help people to raise money in the markets. I mentioned earlier that it is a one-stop shop for all financial issues.
Yes.
So it goes even beyond all the things that I've mentioned. Yes, talking about getting credit for people, talking about helping people with recovery of loans. So it's quite a lot. It's a robust platform, as in anything financial issues, you can talk to us. Yes.
Wow. Anything.
Yes. And the beauty of it is that we have strong people in the Arabs. Yes, people with many years of experience. Yeah, and are well certified to carry out this activities. So this is who we are in a very short brief.
Wow. I'm sure you were nailing every question already. All right, so how would you describe your company workspace culture?
Culture, yeah. Culture is very important in an organization. And I'm happy to say that I'm a product of many structured organizations. And that has really helped me. You know what, in the last, maybe earlier in the year, some group of people came, internationally based, and they want to actually assess our company. And, when they finished the assessment, they were like, Madam, wow, this company is just going to be 2 years. So what exactly is happening? You happen to you have almost everything in place. I want to tell you this. There is no experience gained than experience on the job. What you don't have, you cannot give it. And trust me, working in structured organization, Skybank of those days, now Polaris, Stanbic IBTC, an international bank, and Keystone Bank, UBA especially, has really given me a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
I read that.
Yes, a lot. And even Sky Capital and Allied, that is the first moment that I will start from the scratch. So tell me, when you talk about structure is the organization itself. Culture, rather. Culture is the way people behave, the way people do things, the way people attend to things. Simply, that is just a simple definition of a culture. And when you look at all the banks that I've mentioned, you will discover that the culture in Polaris is different from what we have in UBA. Yeah. Yes. What you have in UBA is different from what you have in Stanbic IBTC. Though I'll tell you that some banks, they have, almost a similar culture because of what? Because of the word people. It is people that drives culture. And you know how beautiful culture is. Once an organization imbibes a culture, especially for organizations that are looking to make their organization to be, a standing, enduring, long-standing, enduring institution. That means it's not about now. We're talking about 10, 20 years to come that people will join the organization. There must be something. They will know that this is what we do. This is how we do it. This is how we want it. That is what culture is. And I really took my time because I know what I want. This is not just, we know our pace and we know what we want. In the next 2-3 years, we know where we want to be. And in order to get to that place, that culture must happen. When it talks about our culture, we have it intact. And our culture is, we place our customer as priority. It is key. We treat customer as king because without them, we are not going to be here. They give us what to breathe on. And the culture, another major thing is everybody in digital space capital, including operation staffs, including cleaners, including drivers. We are all salespeople. Yes. We are all salespeople. Don't tell me you are attending, you are behind the corner, you are doing one press, you are doing...
to do something.
No, you have to.
You are in it.
Yes. You must be the ambassador of DSC. You must be going out preaching the good news. And you must be proud of where you work. And you know what? Another thing. You may say culture, but I would say culture as well. It's motivation. Yeah. These are the things that really helped me, when I was growing, when I was coming up in the bank. And the earlier the better, entrepreneurs realize this. Good people want to be motivated, recognize efforts. When people are doing well, you don't keep them under the table. For everybody that has worked with me in one way or the other, especially, as a team lead, you don't keep it. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Get the best out of people. Yeah. Little things spike people up. And you don't, you know what? You don't just believe that because somebody is not doing well, you think he does not. No. God has designed everybody in such a way that we have one quality or the other. It becomes the responsibilities of team leaders to get the best out of people. That is why here, training, we don't joke with training. Yeah. We train our people. Training is a regular thing here. Bonding. As a matter of fact, we're having a jogging to bond next week, and bonding with our family, because workplace is where we spend almost a good part of our lives. And if we don't enjoy it, if we are not happy, how do we give the best? And that is why when it talks about ambience, I don't joke with it. I give you a very comfortable environment to work in. So that your brain can yes, so that your brain can actually deliver the best. Because because I've experienced this. Especially, I remember when I got to Stanbic IBTC, it was a different world entirely. Yes, I was like how many years ago? Like 10, 12 years ago. When I entered the bank, I was happy.
That was the question I wanted to ask you.
You want to talk about that? Yes, seriously, you need to.
You've worked with Keystone Bank.
Yes.
You've worked with United Bank of Africa.
Yes.
You've worked with Stanbic IBTC. Ma, how was the learning process? I'm sure you were learning during those periods.
No, seriously, I learned a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
I learned a lot. And I mentioned that you can't rule out experience. I always wonder, when I see newspaper and they said, we want to employ an MD, you need to have 15 years. So what is it now? What is 15? See, what you don't have, you cannot give it. Let me start with Skybank. Skybank was like a home for me because I served there. And I was determined, because even at the point of entry, I made up my mind that if I'm going to serve here, I won't look for a job. Yes, that means I'm going to be the best copper. I'm going to deliver well. Anything they give me, I'm going to be the best copper. And trust me, yes. I was the best
Your
copper.
Bank
Yes.
can never be rich.
No. I was the best copper and I was retained. Yes, I was. I did exceptional things that was celebrated and I got retained. I was the only copper that was retained that particular year. I got it immediately. As a matter of fact, they only gave me a day break and I resumed the following day.
Wow.
because I know what I want from day one.
Excellent.
So the place was just like a home, because apparently I know everybody, and I have this, I build, and when you talk about relating with people, I have it. I don't know if it's my background or mom or God-given thing. No, trust me, I manage people very well. I manage mad people. I know how to deal with them. So I have that relationship with people. So it was like a home for me. And I remember then that they moved me to a very, a retail environment. I would thank Mr. Yabino for doing that.
Wow.
Initially I was like, why will you take me from the head office to that rugged, monotone, all those areas? And I was like, what? And I learned a lot. Dealing with people, the rural areas, solving people's problem. In fact, that one is a major area for me. Putting smiles on people's faces. Yeah. You hardly enter here and we do not provide a solution to your problem. Skybank slogan then, we say yes to your need. Even when we are saying no, it's looking like yes. That's the beauty of it. Yeah. So, I got a lot when you talk about, family bonding, enjoying your workplace. I can remember all those, my bosses then. They were amazing. Tifolashitu and Tiwomi. And we still relate up to today. They take me out. I see that. In fact, at times though, because Skybank then was more like, these people will say, cooperative, old people's bank. And so, yes, because I see some of my bosses, Buki, please can you help me pick up my children in school? That cannot happen in Stanbic or UB on this one. Yes, I will do it so gladly. Yes, I'll do all those things. Buki, can you do, you're sending me to do one errand, funny thing that cannot happen. I was doing it. But trust me,
it's just you.
I enjoyed all these things. Seriously. It was, for me then you will be wondering, because apparently I've even had all my kids. Yes. So people will be wondering, seriously, humility is needed. It's key. You need it. Because see, it won't take anything away from you. So those people were like family. Because trust me, where they would decide your fate, you will not be there. Yeah. Even if you have all the knowledge, you have everything in this world. So I got my promotion rapidly because I was doing well. Seriously. It's not about people, but because I was doing well.
It's just you.
For everything, I was on merit. And I remember when I wanted to leave Skybank, actually because it was like home for me, I was sort of, comfortable, even if I only have my customers, I have this. But for me, I see life beyond that. I remember when I was in training school and they were asking us, in 10 years, where will you see yourself? So, I picked up my pen and I was like, 10 years. So I started asking them, I said, please tell me about the ranks, as in how do we grow? Because I know I want to be an MD of a bank. Wow. And yes, I remember it. Yes, I said it, And they were like, Buki, I said, I don't know, but I know somebody has a record here. And that is how he was a GM. The youngest, I think, was 39 years old then, and he was already a GM. So I was stopping Bukola from being an MD of a bank, So I had that in my brain. So nobody can slow me down. So my idea is get promotion every year. So if I'm not getting it every year, it becomes a problem for me. So, and that particular year they didn't promote me. I was expecting to get it. And I remember walking up to meet my manager, and he said, there are so many people on the queue. I said, on the queue, are they doing well as my very self? I lost the motivation right there. And funny enough, before then, Skybank, really made me happy in terms of motivation. Any little success like this, they will send a mail. I remember my GM taking me out. They'll give me cash, 20,000. It was a lot of money. Yeah. And those things were really doing a lot for me then. That is why I don't joke with motivation here. Yes. Yes, because it gives them a sense of belonging. It makes people happy. It makes them do more. Then you don't just bring in people into your, organization and not plan for their lives. In fact, here you can work here in 2 years without having, masters or any extra proof. Is a must here. Those are part of culture, things that we have set in place. Because you can't stay here for 2-3 years. You don't have any professional certification. It is not possible here. So it's about not only building the organization, but building building everybody, the employees together. And trust me, as the employees are growing, the institution grows as well. That is the beauty of it. So when I move over, I just, I lost motivation, and apparently something just moved me to start big IBTC. In fact, it was like a joke because it wasn't I was prepared. But I wanted to have a feel of what an interview looks like, because I've never attended an interview. I got my job. Wow. Yeah. So, somebody just said, oh, I'm going for an interview. I said, please, can I just attend it? I just want to have an idea what an interview looks like. Just like a joke. And you know what? I got there and it was like what we are doing now. Tell me about yourself. And there's nothing to lie now. So I was just telling them.
And you've been there already?
Yes, I was just telling them what I was doing. And we ended up leaving the place and they were looking for me. Even the person, so you never know when you talk about experience what you have in you. And what you have in you, nobody can take it away from you. And that's what I tell everybody. When you work in an organization, stop feeling that I'm giving everything to them. No.
It's you.
Yeah, 80% of what you do in any organization, it comes back to you. Only 20% go back to you, because the knowledge that you can't stop learning. You stop learning, you die. That's the way it runs. So what I've learned in that short period, gave me like 2 steps ahead. I even negotiated for a higher level, and I was given. And that story, took me to UBA. Stanbic was more like, an international bank, a posh bank, a bank that you want to work in, and a bank that you are proud of. Even the setting, the cubicle when you enter, you can't even dress the way you were. Really, I've been a dresser all along. Of course, but when I got to Stanbic, and the beauty of Stanbic is young minds. Unlike Skybank, when I have this, elderly people, when we call ourselves auntie, ma, and stuff like that. So those are part of culture thing. Yes, Stanbic, there's nothing like ma. No. You deal with everybody, even your manager, and they are young minds. And you know what? My orientation just changed. Seriously, when my first day in that bank, I saw everybody, all the cars, the brand new cars. Wow. I was like, brand new cars. And I was with my, what's the name of that? I've even forgotten. One boss or whatsoever. Brand new cars. How are they doing it? All of them, young people. Bam, bam, bam. Man, trust me. I moved into it immediately. The first one, Bookie, why are you using this ride? You can take a car loan at 6%. And my salary has even doubled then, because I got like 2. So what does it take? 80,000 naira monthly. And I'm riding a brand new Sonata. Trust me, my orientation, my mindset changed. And right from that day, the first day I entered the brand new car, I said, I just said, God, as you have provided this, I will never enter a Tokumbo vehicle again. Amen. So your mindset, seriously, your environment has a way of, affecting your brain and what you want. Seriously. Yes. My brain, everything changed because it's an international bank. The way we do things was, we close at 5. They take things easy. So my own experience of work there, before you know it, I was flying. I was confirmed in like 2.5 months or 3 months.
Things got changed.
Seriously, because I already had that thing in me. You don't need to supervise me. The training I had, the ab initio, like, do your work, tell me what to do. Those were my beginnings. Skybank has given me, do your work, and but at a point in time I got tired. Seriously, really, under 1 year, because I've met my target, I've done this, I've done that. I just got tired. What's next? What next? And I found myself in UBA.
Wow.
That's another world. Seriously, UBA is another world entirely. Wow. And I give it to the owners of that bank. Seriously.
So what?
UBA made me. UBA shielded me. Seriously, and my experience in UBA, I entered into UBA as a branch manager. 4.5 years in the banking industry, I was already a branch manager. That day I wept because I was not expecting it. Wow. Yeah, and I was given a huge responsibility to turn a loss-making branch, a branch that has been making losses for several years. It's quite a lot for me. Talk about my age, talk about my experience, But because I was determined to make it happen, I was determined to make a change, I went all out there. Everybody, we must make this happen. And that same culture is what we are still doing here.
Still keeps driving.
Involving everybody. A team. This Yoruba day, you want to igi kon oleda iboshi, and that is just the truth. A tree cannot make a forest. You need the arm, you need everybody, to come together to make it happen. But there must be a vision here. Somebody must carry the vision. Yes. When the head has gotten it right, every other person will come in.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know what? Before you know what is happening, that branch became a flagship in Ibadan.
Wow.
Yeah. The Bible says the gift of a man will pave way for him.
Yes.
I don't know anybody in UBA. Nobody, seriously, nobody introduced me. I don't know any boss, and that's the way I run my show. Something will take you to limelight. Yes. Bible says something. He said, talk about gifts. A man that is diligent in his work will stand before kings. That is it. What you are, you don't need anybody to come out. Before you know what is happening, I found myself in Lagos. I was in Ibadan working.
Wow.
Yeah. Because, I got exhausted. I was involved. And that branch, as in heading a branch, taught me a lot. Because it's like having your own shop. This is how I want to run it. I must make profit. It made me to really understand banking. And UBA is robust. You can't go there and play. Because everything is recorded. There's no how. UBA is a robust man, seriously. I give it to them. I give it to Tony. It's robust that it captures everything you are doing. My 4 years in UPA, I always thank God for having the opportunity. It was tough, I won't deceive you. It was tough. And I resigned almost severally that, I want to go, working on the bosses and my No, so much pressure. But tell me, it paid off at the end of the day. Yeah. And I think it was from UBA that my entrepreneurship spirit, came up. Because I found myself in Lagos. I discovered then that, and when it comes to talent, when they discover that this person has what it takes to turn around, they will keep using you. And I keep negotiating well. So if you take me to this branch, if I do it, what happens? You give me the next level, I'll get it. You will do this, I'll get it. So I moved off the pace very fast. Seriously.
Okay.
Very fast. And UBA taught me something.
Okay.
And that was when this DSC idea started, came up. That was 2016. They took me to Allen branch. And I think everybody should learn from this. I don't know if Tony Elumelu or people in UBA have opportunity to hear what I'm saying today. They took me to a branch that they wanted to close the branch. Yeah. In fact, that particular year, they had 3 managers. Wow. And I learned the last manager left with a swollen leg. So it wasn't more of a physical thing. It was more spiritual and a lot. I took up the position. When I heard all those stories, I ran out because people were saying witches, wizards. So I was like, what is it about this branch? Immediately I entered there. In fact, when I looked around, I said, will I want to even bank here? Seriously. Cobwebs all around, looking tattered, looking dirty. And they have another UBA on the same street, looking very fine. And that one was doing well. So immediately the first thing I did was to even clean the environment. Because you need to and in UBA, for every kobo you want to spend, you must make it. So for me to say, come and renovate, I have to first of all start making money. And the same spirit of turning things around. I would say God has just been faithful. God has just been so kind to me. When I won't take that out. God has really been so good to me. We cry unto him, he answers us, he helps us, even, give us that spirit of, bonding together, be together, have the same focus, the same goal, so that when an operation manager is working, everybody is working towards the same goal. And before you know it, in 1 year, that branch became the most profitable. Yes. The most, we got about 3 awards in a row.
Wow.
Yeah. The same branch that they wanted to close down for loss making made that particular year about, if I don't forget, maybe about 800 million profit or so.
Really?
I was happy doing it because any opportunity that I have, I take up people's businesses like mine. And I went through a lot, to make that happen. I think it was about 686 or something million. And I was expecting them to give me bonus. That was where the whole thing came on. I paid everybody, all the senior, they said bonus. I did so well. This is a branch they want to close down. Somebody should recognize Bukola and give us something. Seriously. If they are giving me 2 million then, maybe I will be so happy and I'll forget everything. Thank God the money didn't come. And I went to meet my, line manager. He called them, they now said, no. They only give managers and above. And I think I was a DM, deputy manager in banking rank. No, I was a branch manager. And I was like, those managers, did they do what I did? That day I felt bad. And I was sad that if I can make almost 700 million naira for somebody. Because by then I've learned a lot. Structured businesses for people. Because that's the whole idea of this business development. I don't see marketing, I see it as business development. I don't go around begging people like, oh, help me. No, I will create value that will drive the deposit. That's the way it runs. And I will take over the entire business. It's not about, bringing money, some people say banking, they are sleeping. No, forget it. You don't have what to offer me. Bring value to the table that will bring the business forward and see if you will not follow me. And I will see it to the end. Yeah. In fact, to get credits done in UBA is war. And see, because I want to do it, I got it done. So that thing just say, come on. So why should I sit down here? I've been working for somebody. And that day I said, next year, I am starting something. I just made up my mind that whatever it takes, even if it's a room, I must do something. Because I was angry. I was desperate. I don't want to do this again. So, somehow, relatives, I found myself in Keystone because I wanted to go out, and my uncle was like, no. You need to make a mark. You still need about 2 more years, so that when you are saying, it's okay. Go there, you still have a lot to learn, And because of the role which I was going to do at the head office, working in the head office and, corporate, because I've apparently touched all areas of banking, retail, commercial, I need to have a feel of the corporate game. So I was like, okay, let's give it a touch. But trust me, I had my plans in place. Wow. And, that is how I found myself in Keystone. Keystone, a happy family. And I left Keystone, to work with Dr. Taiwo Afolabi to start a new business from scratch. There was no structure, there was nothing. There was not even a place of sit, as in we started inside the container. As in a place where I have to develop. Yes, I have to develop. Even the name of the company, I have to come up with the name of the company, because then they bought some companies. They bought Skybank subsidiaries in African countries banking. Yeah, so I was just made. The plan was that I'll be in Lagos and I'll be managing these places. And for me, I was like, why will I be in Lagos doing nothing? No, I'm not cut out for that. Lagos must be a hub on its own. And that was how the story started. I'm happy today. It's a strong institution. Yes. And then from there to my baby, Digital Space Capital.
All right, so ma'am, what's that unique service that Digital Space Capital can give to the market that no other person, no other company, no other organization can give? What's that unique service?
When you talk about that unique thing that we have, that we give to, it's purely, empathy. Empathy is key in everything you do. Yeah. Empathy is simply putting yourself in the other person's shoe. So how will you be treated? That's it. When you look at all these banks, people replicate the same thing. Oh, this product, they call it differently. But the only thing is, how do you do it? That's it. Because for me, anything you want to do at all, you must do it well. If you want to do it, you do it well. I've seen so many good products in the banking industry, so many good products that could not stand the test of time because it wasn't properly done. Maybe the app has issues, things like empathy. If I want to work, if I want to join you, if I want to walk into your bank, I want to open an account with you. What exactly do I want? Because the world is evolving every day and technology has taken everywhere. Time is very key. You can't waste my time. You want me to tell you, I've never worked, ever since I left the banking industry, I've never walked into a bank to do any transaction. Yes, maybe if I want to go and see my bosses or anything, But to go and do a transaction, no! Because I can do it right here. Wow. Yes, that means I can manage my time effectively. You'll be wondering why I said empathy. Yes. The word empathy because the way you want to be treated. I don't want anybody to waste my time. I want to maximize my time, use it for something meaningful, and get the best out of it. Time lost can never be regained. Yes. Yeah. So that's why you have to get the best out of it. And that is what I want my customers to just sit. Bukola, this is this, and they're getting everything they want at the comfort of their home or offices. That is the idea. And to be that solution provider, that not anything solution provider, trust me, anything at all, there must be a solution. And that is why I said that Skybank slogan, yes, yes, even when you are saying no, oh, you cannot do it this way, but you can do it like this. Okay, we don't have this, but we can talk to this person to give you this. Well, it's at the end of the day, we ensure that you are satisfied. Customer satisfaction is very key to us. It is why we are still standing here. Relationship, building, that is the only reason why we are here. Wow. And by the time I start telling you our plan in the next 3-4 years, you'll be so amazed. Wow. Yeah. And the only thing that can keep us going, how about the customers? Yes, the only reason why we're here.
So, ma'am, what is your daily routine like, and how do you manage your employees?
Okay. My daily routine. Okay, when I wake up in the morning, I'm an early riser. You know, banking has taught me to be an early riser. Wow. Even during vacation, I found myself waking up as early as 5. Wow. That's my thing, you know. So when I wake up in the morning, I do my prayers and I take my tea. You know, I'm this fit farm person, so really? yes. So my tea, it's always at my bedside.
Goes to the gym too?
Yeah, no. I do a lot of exercises and ride and a lot table tennis. Yeah. So I do my tea, take my baths, and prepare for work. Yeah. So because I said I have a lot of things going for me. It's not only the digital space capital. So I know when to go to digital space capital. I have my branding company. But usually before I go to bed, I always have my to-do list for the following day. So it tells me where I will be, the things I will do. I've started doing this thing since my Skybank days. And I think I made sure that all my staff does that too. Because I always tell them, I'm not a genius, but I'm a very smart person. Yes. You know, I don't want to forget things. I don't want to forget that I need to deliver this. I don't know. I manage myself because self-management is very important. Yeah, before you can manage an organization. And, all those things, I'll put them down and then I'll start taking it. So even I have a friend disturbing me, I know I have an appointment somewhere and I'm out. And, I'm out, be at work, even when traffic and everything, we have time for everything. And virtual meetings has also really helped us. So wherever you are doing your thing. So at work, the usual morning prayers, and everybody's set out to do what they want to do. And there's something that we do that's culture here. It's ideation meeting. Ideation, yes. Because see, if you look around, well, you notice that we're young minds, you have a lot of young people around. And I said, the moment you stop learning, you die. The ideation meeting is to bring in ideas. Yeah, you must come up with the idea. Yeah. I got that from a friend in Access Bank. Every Tuesday, we must come up with an idea. That's where we develop different products. We have different retail products, lease finance products, funding your tickets product. Wow. This Digicolo came from that ideation meeting, names and stuff like that. Everything, even Ajuale for micro pension came from that same ideation meeting. Ideation, yes, we have it every Tuesday. So everybody, you must come up with an idea. We look at it, solve the problem together. Yes, and we always have a knowledge sharing session. We call it KSS session. I learned that banking also, helped me with that. We continue to learn, about our environment, about things, even about our product, teach people outside the regular trainings, that we bring people from outside to come and, train people. We have that often, yeah. And everybody knows every day is about delivery. You can work here Seriously, a laggard person cannot work here, I tell you.
All right. No. So you said that I do not want to know, or we don't want to know what's going to happen to digital space in the next 4 years. Ma, I would love to know a little about it.
Okay. I want to say we just got a license to set up a digital bank in Syria alone.
Wow.
You know, digital space capital is not about Nigeria alone. You know, it's about, Africa as a whole. So the idea is we are moving our tentacles, into African countries. And the end point, because I said technology banking has gone beyond 4 walls of a building. No, it's gone beyond that. No need. Everything has been digitalized. Okay. People are still struggling with it that, we can't have it. See, it is happening. So then we're already moving now to African countries. And trust me, we're going to have our own commercial bank as well. Some people should watch out for the SC bank. There's a lot of things happening already. But let's just keep it down until when, it comes into limelight.
All right.
But trust me, everything we do will be more of a digital kind of thing.
Digital.
Just like the name, digital space. That is where everybody wants to operate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ma. So you are beautiful and a mother of 3. How do you manage work? Because you're hardworking. How do you manage work, and family together?
Okay. Thank you very much. A lot of people ask me that often, and I would say, there's some things you do when you're very young. Like you'll be wondering, why did I do this? I got married very early. And,
at what age, please?
Yes, I think 23. And I got married properly, not that somebody impregnated me and I'm not seriously.
But then it gets here early.
Yes. Right? I found my love and I got married, so, and I had my kids early. I think at 29 I had
we're done.
Yeah, done with childbirth.
Wow.
Yeah. So as I speak, my first son is in medicine school. He's in a university, and my second is about to enter university too.
Wow.
So yeah. So even when I started my banking career, I think it was only my last child that I gave birth to when I was in the bank. Yes, yes. And because I talk about relationship, you need people around you, and if it's about relationship, I think I have it. Even cut across my in-laws, because I remember then when I was in the bank, when I have to call somebody, please come and stay at home, let me stay with my child, is not feeling fine and stuff like that. Some of my in-laws, they are like my even sisters. So I got them around me, and I think I got wonderful kids too. They're so understanding, and I made them part of what I do. Even as a matter of fact, I remember then, banking industry, my son be like, Mommy, have you met your target this month? Because they know that Mommy has to meet the target now. Yes, now. Mommy has to meet my husband, introducing his friends, because we take it as, it is our thing. This is what I want to do. It is our thing. So when I'm being celebrated, everybody is happy. This is what Mommy is doing. Even my husband call everybody, my family. I can't have a bank where people, all my family members, even my in-laws, they are part of me. Everybody opens accounts with me. Everybody knows what I'm doing, because this is what give me food, put food on my table. So everybody must support me.
Wow. So
my children understands what we are doing even now. And you know what I did? There are times, and I will thank my mom. My mom she's wonderful, honestly. She really, she was there for me throughout, even till now, because I remembered when she just decided, she was an ex-banker, and then, when my father died, she had a lot of things to take care of, estates and everything. By the point she left all these things for me, I thought I was even doing her favor, but apparently she was the one doing it for me. So, I tried to make up seriously, because I know parents, as in mothers, bonding, very, very important. So, especially when I started my business, I make sure I make up for all those times that I will be late for parent-teachers association meeting. Now, I dare not miss one. Children's tea in school, I am there. Cut out anything. No, even their inter-sports. Wow. Movies around, all those things.
So
because
much excited.
I will not say I'm a perfect mom.
Yes.
And I always pray to God every day that we are custodians, and there's some things you don't have control over. You have to work, you have to do this, and you have to manage everything together. I try my best, as much as possible, but times I feel it's not enough. Seriously. So I always pray to God, help me to take care of those children. Help me, and trust me, especially recently when I started my business, I've really even been given a lot. Time, attention, and things like that to just make up. But as parents, as mom, we can't be enough. That is just it. That is it. But let's just try our best, and especially when you have a good husband. I must mention that.
Wow.
For me to be in industry today, for me to be in banking industry today, I would say it's my husband.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is.
Because there are so many times when I started, because I already have an idea of how to make money early. Like, okay, I can do this, I can do things, because I can multitask, I'm gifted, can do a lot of things. My husband will say, no, don't worry, you will make it. I was like, baby, how will you tell me? No, don't worry, you will do this. And before you know it, it really encouraged me. It supports I cannot undermine. It supported me all through. At times I told him I would be so tired. He said, Bukola, you can do it. Yeah. Because when people see you, they'll be feeling that, you will, even entrepreneurs, MDs, they have their own down times. They have moments when they will be so down, as if, the whole world is crashing. But when you have a good partner, somebody that believes in your dreams, somebody that will tell you that you can do it, wake up, you can do it. And before you know it, you're up there. And it's not just sitting. He'll be asking, even till yesterday. When he was talking to me at night, he was like, Bukola, because I was not feeling fine for like about 2 days. I hope nothing happened at work. Are you? We are fine. There's a structure in place. We are okay, So that's the kind of, I have a wonderful husband. It fills up the gap, even for the children. And when I'm not there, you will not sit. God gave me my man. Seriously. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time. The interview segment is still so much on because Digital Space Capital has a new baby, DG Kolo. You want to know about it? Let's go on a break. We'll be right back.
Arubak TV, 100% entertainment.
Arubak TV, an home of entertainment. Advertise with us today and let's take you global. Visit us today on Instagram at arobak_TV. Our YouTube channel is Arobak TV. Or send us a mail, arobaktv@gmail.com. Or call these numbers 080-7981-5661. For entertaining and educative programs, visit Arobak TV on YouTube. For wedding programs, naming, funerals, and interview segment, visit Arobak TV on YouTube. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more entertaining and juicy updates, Arobak TV, 100% entertainment.
So welcome back from that short break. I'm still with the MD CEO of Digital Space Capital, and I've told you guys we got a new baby, DG Kolo. Ma, let's unveil this. Bring it out. Woo! Okay, so that's our new baby. That is our own new baby. Ma, if I may ask you, where is this name from?
Okay, you know what? There's just this excitement that comes with it when you talk about the Jikulu, and I think a lot of people that are very close to me, they actually know. Just mention it, and you want to see that smile coming out. Yes, Harisa is our new baby, and the baby has started crawling. Okay. He's about to start working. All right. I'm very passionate about this, and you asked me why.
Why, ma?
Yeah, because I look at it. 30, 40 years ago, growing up, the only thing when it comes to money that we know is savings. When people give us money, 1 naira, 20 kobo, what will you do? You just be into your kolo. I don't know, I would say maybe of this generation, they have not seen that regular, that mud kolo. Yes. This orange, muddish color. Yeah, thank you. And you keep it there. Because the idea of what to even use the money for wasn't there. The only thing we think about is, save the money. As a matter of fact, savings, it's sort of, it's at times in some competition. That who saves more, who saves most, and we're always looking for a festive period when I will break my kolo. So any little money that you have goes into the kolo. I'm sure a lot of people will, agree with me. That's it. That was it then. But what happened? What happens to us as a country? We lost it. Call a 5 years old child, give the child 1,000 naira. Trust me, the next thing is the child is going to buy a credit and start playing games. So what happens to us as a nation? We lost the habit of savings. And this dovetail down to even the corporate sector. Yes, because it's like personal finance, corporate, and even to the country at large. Even Nigeria is owing. You know, we're not saving. So something needs to happen. Something just needs to happen. Because this generation, a lot of people, they are not getting it right in the area of personal finance. And that is why you see a lady that does not have 500,000 in the account and is buying a weave-on of 2 million naira or 1,000 naira. It doesn't make sense. So if we don't encourage this, so that the youth of these days get that habit, but we're going to have issues. And that is the reason why I just believe that I and my team, we decided that we need to bring the savings habit back.
Yes.
We need to make this thing work. We need to prepare our head and let people understand this so that we can solve the problems that we are having. Being in finance world, and when it comes to borrowing, a lot of people, they just borrow, collect money from banks, from institutions, you know, without even spending the money on something reasonable. Because they don't understand the way it works. You cannot spend what you don't have. And that is why savings is very important. See, savings is an habit. Even if you earn 20,000 naira, if you want to save, you will save. If you cannot save while earning 50, trust me, when you earn 1 million naira, you won't be able to save. That is it. Because there will always be raining days where you need to save and prepare. The earlier the better we tell people, help them develop the habit of living within their means. Cut that clothes according to the clothes, according to the material you have, the better. So, and look at this, the word, like I said, technology everywhere. Now we are talking about the youth. How do we reach them? Color cannot work anymore. Down mud or wooden box cannot work anymore. That one has gone. Now it's through our phones or our laptop. That is just it. And we are looking at something that is convenient, something that is easy to use, something that whenever you find yourself, oh, I want to save, I want to do, you can easily do it. Come to think of it, maybe I would say maybe 10% of Nigerians do not have a phone. Seriously now. Yes. Everybody, because it is what we use. Phone is even modern communication now. Yeah. So we came up with this product that, okay, the color of that 40, 50, 60 years ago, we are modernizing it. Wow. We are digitalizing it. So that is why we came up with Digicolo.
Digicolo, who is this applicable to? The rich, the poor?
See, Digicolo is for everybody.
Everyone.
Seriously. Digicolo is for everybody. Because we want to encourage even the young ones, people that are coming up. The app is designed in such a way that will tell you what you are saving. You know, by the time I start explaining the function of it, you understand what I'm saying. It will let you, you will see the map. As in, it will tell you, oh, you have not saved today. It will remind you, oh, this is what you have.
It's a reminder.
It will show you your interest. This is what you're getting. You know, because you need to be encouraged to do this. You know, somebody sent a message to me. She was excited. I had to post it on my WhatsApp. He said, oh, Auntie, I don't know what you have done for me. I never knew I could save like this. I just did that automated debit. That means you can automate it. Like all those market people. Like people going to call people, let me do a job, and they will not find them again. So you can just automate it. So from my account, debit so amount. You know, even on a monthly basis, you say, okay, I want to save towards this particular thing. We have, you know, it's a robust package. We actually took our time, also spent money to put that platform in place.
Wow.
See, because the security also of the money matters. So when I'm talking about ensuring that you have a safe platform, we actually made it work. Seriously. Yeah. So it's for everyone, the young, the old, the rich. In fact, my 79 years old mom told me, you know, she said, Bukola, this is this product is fantastic.
Wow.
So if my 79 mom could say that,
Wow.
tell me it's for everybody. Young, old, rich, poor, market women, school, as in people children in school. It's for everyone. Digicolo is for everybody. As long as you can use your phone, you can do it, you are good to go.
So we need to download the app as well?
Yes, you need to download the app.
Okay.
You know, the app is on Play Store. It's also on what's it called? The other one, iOS for Apple users.
Okay.
So you can also get that there. Not only that, whenever you see almost all our products, we also make sure that even the scanning alone takes you to the page.
Wow.
Almost all the messages we send just takes you automatically. We have stickers, in cars that even when you just see it, just put your phone, it gets you there. Anything that asks the Digicolo automatically, even our shirts, our hoodie, all those things automatically,
Wow.
it will just land you on the page. Even our diary, our what is our our shirt, hoodie, all those things will take you there. So even just all you need to do is to go to your Play Store, or you go to Digicolo. On Instagram we're there, on Twitter we are there, yes, because it's just meant to inculcate the habit, especially for the youths.
So ma, how many plans do we have in Digicolo?
Okay, Digicolo, we have Digicolo itself, and then we have the DigiTarget, and we have the DigiLock. Digicolo is more like a normal savings account where you can just put in your money, instead of your money lying down. Because my training is that your money should be working for you every time. Yeah. Even my children now, when you give them anything, they can't just keep money. They will, how many percentage am I getting on it? That one is giving me 2.5%. No, because that is the training.
All right.
So let your money works for you. So savings is like it's just normal Digicolo, and I think that one is 10% per annum. So you can go in. You have times where you can go into the place and come out. It's flexible, as in you can withdraw as many times as possible. But when you exceed your specified period, it's at a cost. So the DigiTarget is more like targeting to buy something. Targeting to buy a house, I'm targeting to buy a car, I'm targeting to buy a laptop or an asset. So you decide that, every month I want to do this. Or you're targeting to even have a particular savings, at a particular period. I want to travel out, I want to savings and stuff. So that one is meant for that. So you can pick it every 6 months, and the money will just be going in. So you can set it on your, because this thing is directly also linked with your bank account. So you can set it in such a way on a particular date, it's just moving from your account into this place. And the beauty of it, immediately you sign on, you have an account.
Wow.
Yes, you have a bank account automatically.
Wow.
That you can transfer into, and you can transfer out. So it is very easy to use. For me, flexibility is everything. I don't want to crack my brain. I don't have that energy to be pressing. You go straight to the point. It tells you what to do. A self-to-do app.
Wow.
Not only that, then when I have the DigiLock, that DigiLock, you get the return on it is high. And that's the highest, 13.5% per annum. Yes, you can lock. That means you have to lock up your funds. People in finance understand what I'm saying. You lock it up. You can lock for 6 months. You can lock for 1 year.
You get any money out.
Just you won't get it. So it's only at the end, of the maturity. When it matures, it moves into your account. And there's a wallet account as well. Because when you move money from your bank account, it enters into our wallet, into your wallet. So that wallet is not just even there, because so many apps that we have these days, the wallets, they are not earning anything on. But trust us, even while your money is still in wallet, your money, you're still getting, something. I think it's about 3.5% or thereabout. So this app is targeted for all.
Wow.
Seriously.
Okay. So to wrap this segment up, just tell them the usefulness of saving into Digicolo.
Saving, just like I said, it is an app that encourages savings.
Thank you.
It is flexible. it is easy to use. When you get your money, when you need your money, at any point in time, you can always go there. So I had an experience when I started working, and I want to just share it.
Love to hear
you know, that was the very first year. I started working in 2008, and I think my salary was 140,000 naira or so. So out of that 140, I bought one LG laptop that I was paying 30,000 naira on. So I was left with 110. So now I decided, somebody now introduced that, okay, come and do a job or something like that. And I said, it's fine. I can save 50,000 naira monthly, And they said, I said, I don't need the money. I don't need the money, just keep it. Maybe you should make me the number 11 or 12. That by then I will have 600,000. For somebody that just started a job, it was something exciting I was looking up to. So every month when I get my money, I just move it straight. When it got to my turn, to collect a job, the money disappeared. Seriously. And I think that was the last job I ever did in my life. So, so many people have fallen prey, they have, experienced something like this. You don't need to save your money into where you cannot control. Put it in this platform. We are reputable people. Look at our board, look at, the people that are powering this. You can always go there. Save it monthly. When you need it, you get your money. See your money and see what you are earning on it and see how it is working for you. Don't let people rip you up with your hard-earned fund. Use Digicolo.
Use Digicolo. I told you she's a brain box and she's got so much inside of her. Let's go on a little break. When we come back, I'll let you know there is what we call rebranded. And of course, she's also into decor. We'll be right back.
Arobak TV, 100% entertainment.
Arobak TV, an home of entertainment. Advertise with us today and let's take you global. Visit us today on Instagram at Arobak_TV. Our YouTube channel is Arobak TV. Or send us a mail, arobaktv@gmail.com. Or call these numbers 080-7981-5661. For entertaining and educative programs, visit Arobak TV on YouTube. For wedding programs, naming, funerals, and interview segment, visit Arobak TV on YouTube. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more entertaining and juicy updates, Arobak TV, 100% entertainment.
Alright, you're welcome back from that break. It is the last segment of the show. I'm still with the MD CEO, Digital Space Capital, and of course, MD CEO, Digicolo. Okay, I'm sure you've learned so much and how to be self-employed, doing great things in the society. Right about now, she's into decor, and of course, another one, we branded. Mommy, what are we branding this time?
Oh, thank you so much. And I believe that outside our career path, we all have something that we like to do. Art has been part of me. Everybody knows. I remember even in primary school, drawing at the best handwriting, drawing comic, design and things like that. And I think my dad also really encouraged me. If you're getting into my office, I can't but draw in a day. It's been part of me. And when it comes to arrangement, making things tidy, ambience, that is me. These are innate things, and I think these are the things that parents should watch out, in their children, so that we can help them develop it. Actually develop these things. And initially it was more like doing it free for friends, families. You want to do your sitting room, obuki, what color? I'll just mix it. I will do it. But when I realized that, this thing can actually, keep me managed. Those are what some people are actually doing. So I said, okay, I need to put this in practice. I just need to say, okay, this is what I want to do. And I took few courses, and here we have Margareta Interior. Why my own interior company is unique? Because it's an innate thing. When I get to a place, I just go with my pencil and I start drawing. I started mixing because I picture it from, it comes from inside. I just say, what do I want to get out of this? So, and that is me. And basically, of everywhere, even houses, I can always tweak things and make it happen. Work around your means, whatever. Just tell us your budget, because this thing is not money driven. That is it, but it's actually giving me money. So I'm not out there to like squeeze people, but I will not undermine quality, because I'm that kind of person that will not do a particular thing and you're coming back in few days or few months and telling me that no, I won't do that. And ensure that you have the best quality at a very good rate. So, but when it comes to it, forget it. Interior, I have it. So we have Margareta Interior, and we have worked for banks. We have worked for many institutions, offices, rooms. Yeah, yes. And so many, real estate company has employed us in finishing. The stage that we have now is now we're even bringing, we want to start making some woodworks in Nigeria, doors and so many other things that we import. Now we want to start making those things in Nigeria, and it's going to be a lot cheaper for Nigerians and people in the decor world and real estate people. So we're doing a lot. When anything that has my name, forget its ambience, touch, you will sit there. Yeah, and we are young, as in we're not doing badly, seriously.
Definitely not doing badly, and there's so much more. So she's into branding too. You will still brand me.
That's true. I need to, because this thing I've spoken about heart. I'm just artist me, carving something out of nothing, all these things, art, drawing, it's also moved down to branding. And apparently I must say this, my father's business while he was alive was printing, publishing, was a publisher, printing, branding. So that was, growing up, we all go there, do these things, and I've been making money since, seriously, because whenever you need money, they will say, okay, go to the office, go out, and I work, and I'll make so much, extra income and all sorts. So I grew into it. I knew all the stages, how to make it work. I never knew I would come back to this. But when I saw the opportunity, I said, man, this is another thing, another major thing that brings in money. Because come to think of it, branding, printing, advert, they are daily needs. They are daily needs that people cannot do without. Yes, every day they do it. So why not? We are there, and it's a company on its own, and that one too is not doing badly. And I said something about opportunity. When you are doing a particular thing, look at opportunity around it. Where exactly are you wasting as the money you are spending so much on? All those things, you can create something out of it, so that those income, rather than going out, it comes to you. Now we have eco cleaning, as in cleaning company, and that one came. That we get back to that one because of our interior. Because I just discovered that, see, when it comes to interior, we spend so much on cleaning. At times we save over 1 million, 2 million, 3 cleaning, and you'll be wondering what exactly is in this cleaning. Before you know it, we have our eco cleaning services, and we are cleaning for multinationals. We are even giving people cleaners, yes, training them, giving them, and so it has expanded. And trust me, it's about people. All these things that Olubukola Abitoye is putting together, like I always say, it's not for me. Success is about the number of lives that you have affected positively, whether I like it or not. Everybody, working on that message has a link with me. And there are so many lives also that are depending on them. And that is why we have to keep, creating ideas, innovating, bringing so many people on board. As in, so many people, so that people can be happy. Wow. That is the joy of it.
Thank you very much for having you on the show today, Ma.
Thank you very much.
I hope when we call you next time, you're going to, say yes to us.
By then, I know we are going places.
Okay, thank you very much for, joining us and tuning in to the interview segment of Arobak TV. My name is Yusuf Olubukola, and I'm sure you enjoyed this particular segment. Have a beautiful day ahead of you guys. Bye.